Ah, guardateci qui. Stiamo prendendo un po' di aria fresca. La neve continua a cadere. Bella, eh? Almeno respiriamo un po' di aria pura qui, ragazzi. Comunque, questo è il nostro cavallo. Studia. Mostra informazioni. Velocità 3, accelerazione 3. Che... insomma. È abbastanza veloce, dai. Allora, abbiamo una missione qui. È l'unica disponibile per il momento.
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal.
Frattaglie
Starving will be
assortite.
preferable.
Come on, let's go.
Deve essere
Can't go
buono.
on. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Allora, dobbiamo andare a cercare della selvaggina.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come
Ok,
on, this way.
Charlie, insomma. Questo qui è un ottimo seguoggio, sa seguire bene le tracce degli animali, quindi andiamo con lui a caccia, visto che con questo tempo è un po' difficile beccare animali, insomma, qualche bestiolino, qualche cervo, qualche cinghiale.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Easy!
Careful.
Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Sì, ti seguo. Fammi strada. Tanto se tu l'esperto, io...
Been a wild few days, all right.
Tu becchi la preda
Right north from
e io
Blackwater.
l'ammazzo. Tu trovi la preda e io l'ammazzo.
Going out for John, that thing with the O'Driscolls?
Facciamo così.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Ci stiamo allontanando parecchio,
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, it won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Dove? Un attimo. Posso prendere le... no, posso prendere niente.
Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse.
Era quello che volevo fare. Allora, l'arco e anche il fucile. Non si sa mai.
Keep down. Move quietly.
Ci potrebbero essere lupi nei dintorni.
No, use the bow I gave you.
Devo assolutamente cambiare tasto. Io sono... mi confondo.
You see the tracks?
Perché
I think so. Maybe not.
è con CTRL che ci abbassiamo. E invece io premo C. Allora. No, 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 no,
Coming
no.
a mile off. It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Andiamo piano, con calma. Sono evidenti le tracce qui, ecco. Ci siamo. Ci siamo, ci siamo.
Down there. You see him? Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. Get good tension.
Più a lungo terrà la corda tesa, più danni provocherà la freccia. Se carichi troppo il colpo,
Take the shot.
perderai la mira. Lo riusciamo a beccare in testa? Bella!
Now let's try to
Preso, preso. Abbiamo beccato un cervo. Ne dobbiamo cacciare un altro. E questo non basta. Accontentiamoci, no? Eccolo un altro lì. Ce ne sono due addirittura.
That didn't kill him. You should go finish it.
Cazzo!
Come on. You're making yourself too obvious.
Però sta... è morto. No, è morto, è morto. Cioè, è ancora vivo. Sta soffrendo come...
Sorry.
No, vabbè.
Done.
Okay.
Cioè, ragazzi,
I think that's all we can carry.
è di un realismo allucinante. Ah, cazzo è il mio cavallo. Spicciati.
I'm gonna get this pack on my horse.
Carica, vai.
Pretty good hunting. boy. Ready to head back when you are. Sure. Yeah.
Come on then. Let's head back.
Ce ne andiamo? Puoi consegnare le carcasse degli animali a Person. E in questo modo contribuirai a rifornire la
Should be enough
banda.
meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted
Sì, stanno parlando del
Pearson's
prigioniero,
kind
perché abbiamo catturato un prigioniero, un O'Driscoll.
She has a wild look in
È una
her
banda rivale, insomma,
Of course.
che la volta scorsa abbiamo attaccato. Abbiamo attaccato un loro
eyes. So what do we do with her?
accampamento qui vicino. E uno di loro l'abbiamo catturato vivo.
Who knows? Maybe she'll...
Oh,
Oh, watch it. Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
adesso dobbiamo interrogarlo questo.
He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get
Abbiamo
to them
recuperato
before
anche
they
dei
get to us.
candelotti
What is it with the
perché dobbiamo
O'Driscolls?
assaltare un treno, quindi tra poco ci
I
sarà
suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6
l'assalto al
months.
treno, ragazzi, ed è
I
spettacolare.
guess because they've been over this way.
Watch out. Bear up ahead.
Un
See
orso,
if we can
dove?
find another way around.
Ah, eccolo.
Must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
E se proviamo ad ucciderlo, l'orso? Ma forse non possiamo, ragazzi.
That's a bad... Arthur! There's O'Driscolls around! What are you doing? Look out!
Easy there, easy.
Ah, scappa però. Cazzo, lo voleva ammazzare. Potevamo farcela, è fuggito. Peccato, ragazzi.
That thing was huge.
Are you crazy? You're lucky it scared that easy. Come on, let's get back before it changes its mind.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Ah, sooner or later a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep?
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fella with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too.
Cazzo, non arriviamo
Taught me a
più.
few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this.
Sì, Duccio, ha salvato insomma a tutti noi
How's that new horse?
He's all
e così
right.
si è creata questa grande
He'll do for
famiglia,
now.
questa
I
banda.
appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what
Diciamo
Dutch
che
would do if
Duccio è il
something
nostro
happened to the Count.
salvatore.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but
Quindi gli dobbiamo la vita.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him. Brought some food back, boys!
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
All right, boy.
Di una lentezza
Hitch next
talvolta,
him up.
ragazzi.
You don't want him running off.
Miseria. Dai il capo.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Oh, and thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little.
Cioè, ma vi rendete conto della neve che si è posata sopra l'animale, sopra il cervo, sopra il nostro cappello, sotto il nostro giaccone? Cioè, bellissimo.
Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid.
Why, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one, did you? Dumped on the floor.
Ragazzi, possiamo scuoiare le carcasse, cioè gli animali. Adesso ci fa vedere. Vabbè, lo sappiamo già. Guardate come scuoia l'animale, ragazzi. Mai visto una cosa del genere in un videogioco. Cioè,
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these, or sell these, in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting, after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.